Well, I'm pretty sure you heard as recently Rich Homie Quan, another rapper, have passed away, and his death was ruled an accidental overdose because people didn't know fully, what happened to him. Like, say, how did he pass away? We knew about the story of his girlfriend saying that, he was sleeping on the couch and she covered him, while she was taking the child to school, came back and he was still sleeping in that position and tried to wake him up. He wasn't breathing. And as maybe some people have heard the 911 call and all of that. Well, the medical examiner finally came back and they ruled his death an accidental overdose. And the things that he had in his system, he had promethazine, he had codeine, he had fentanyl, and alpromazine is what he had in his system. And all those drugs combined caused an accidental overdose. And this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. One person had made a comment on social media, and I think this is one of the best comments ever. They say, if your doctor did not prescribe it, don't take it. And I agree with that 100%. Or if it's not something that you went and talk to the pharmacist that's over the counter, like at the CVS or Walgreens or wherever you're going to go, right? Somebody's pharmacist, then don't take it because people are using these drugs. Listen, back in the day, when, like I say, at least when I was growing up, the worst thing people would use is crack. And then, of course, but the majority, if they're going to use something, it'd been some marijuana. It's getting high on that. Or, I'm from the South, so they drinking lean. You know what I'm saying? Or they will call syrup. That's another thing. They'll drink a lot of syrup, right? A lot of syrup, lean, whatever you want to call it. I think lean and the weed was the two major things that people would do. Most definitely, but nobody wanted to be no crackhead. Nobody wanted to be no fiend. But today it's like the fiends is okay because listen, get off the drugs, man. Leave the drugs alone. These drugs is ruining your body, especially this fentanyl stuff. That could take you out of here. So many people have lost their life to this fentanyl, and people still fooling with it. Like, man, what happened to a person said, man, the only thing I do is smoke my weed, man. I don't do nothing else. I don't do no pills. I'm cool. And then they so cold with the weed these days, you can get the pens now with the THC or even in the state with Delta 9, whatever. You can get the pens and nobody even smell what you're smoking nowadays. You may smell it for a second, but then it goes away, right? So they made it that easy for you to have it now. But some of y'all still fooling with that fentanyl? Like, why? Like it's going to take you out of here. I mean, especially when you got kids. Like, Rich Homie Quan had kids. Your kids need you, bruh. Like, don't be sitting up here getting high. Like, if you're a woman and you got some kids or whatever, don't be getting high like that. Your kids need you. Like, what's going to happen to Rich Homie Quan's kids? Now he gone. Okay, now his lady, eventually she'll get her somebody else, but now another man is dealing with his children. Versus he could have been here still with his lady and raising his doggone children. We got to stop being selfish as parents. We got to stop being selfish because our kids can't be out here by themselves. And nobody going to take care of your kids like you will. This is bottom line. But like I said, RIP to him, that's for sure. But that's something that could have been completely preventable. Rich Homie Quan should still be here. Get off the drugs, man. Go to rehab. Go pray. Go do something. But get off the drugs, man. Because that stuff is taking too many people.